get our story straight, and then I go talk to Derek.
And tell him what? The crowbar killer's back, only this time she acted in self-defense.
Your cellmate broke out of prison. She extorted you for cash. She threatened your family's life. These are the facts.
So when someone blackmails you, you turn them in, you don't murder them.
Hey,
Those are the facts.
I saw what went down there. It was you or her.
And you're my husband.
Not a good witness, but I'll get around that.
How are you going to get around it, Trevor? The whole warehouse is covered with evidence that will convict me. My fingerprints are all over the crowbar.
Yeah, I saw. What if there's no physical evidence?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna go back.
No, I will not let you go.
And I'm not letting some psycho ruin your life. Everything that you've worked all these years to build, that's not gonna happen. No way. You don't have any say over it, babe. I go back there, I get rid of the crowbar, I get rid of the sandbags, the wire, everything.
And Sophie?
Yes, and Sophie. Nobody saw us coming out of there. I don't think anybody saw us going in. I just stay low. We stay strong for each other, right?
Trevor, please.
Hey.
Please don't go.
Hey.
Don't go.
I'm not letting us lose our life over this. Sophie ain't gonna win. You take care of Amanda.
No.
The guy. Go check the building.
That's the guy I saw running out of here before. I saw the whole thing.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Where are you, Trevor? Please. Please bring him home safe.
I'm telling you, this is the guy I saw running out of the warehouse.
Me, what are you? Take the truck to the tank and dry him out, Derek. Wait a second, I know you. William Taylor, Billy Blue Taylor. We arrested him for money laundering. Now it looks like he needs money to do his laundry, Derek.
Hey, that doesn't change me seeing you running out of that burning building.
Hey, I was driving by in my car. I saw the fire. I went in there to see if anybody was all right.
Dead body and they're female. Her head's caved in. Somebody whacked her good.
Is that how you help?
How is it in there? Forensics won't get anything till we put it out. Trevor, you see anybody inside?
She was already dead, Derek, and she looked a hell of a lot like that con that busted out of Statesville, that Sophie, what's her name?
Malinowski. Trevor Malinowski was Janet's ex-cellmate. What's with the crowbar? A woman's head was crushed, Trevor. Did Janet do this?
No, Derek, I did. I whacked the Malinowski broad, Derek.
You stay here. You go around front. Fire unit ought to be on its way. I'm gonna get a car for you, and I want a statement from you downtown. Come here. And we gotta get this right, Trevor. I want the truth. The truth. Oh, where are you going? Haley Vaughn. No, calm down. That's not her. We already ID'd her. Was I wrong?
I don't want any more of your advice. It's going to take more than a ratty piece of cloth to shut me up. What kind of a moron are you? You've screwed up everything now. Shut up. Shut up. Amanda and Tiffany are right upstairs. Well, you're the only one that can hear me. I'm still here, though. I really don't need a reflection, Janet. You see, I'm in your head. If inner voices were that easy to get rid of, Joan of Arc would never have saved France. How can you laugh at a time like this? Right now, to keep from crying. Do you realize how close we are to landing back in Statesville? You said we could beat this thing. Yeah, that's before you tried the old sandbag gambit. What an amateur. Why didn't you just knock off Sophie 6 weeks ago when I asked you to? Trevor is going back to the warehouse. He's going to destroy all the evidence. Well, you might think hubby can leap tall buildings in a single bound, but how much do you really think he can do to save your sorry ass? Well, go on. Answer the door, stupid. That is real knocking. Who is it?
It's Jack, Montgomery. I'm on my way to the police station to see Trevor.
Why? What happened?
I thought you should hear this from me first. He's been brought in for questioning. Looks like he's about to be arrested for Sophie's murder.
No. Oh, God, no. No.
You should have cuffed me, Derek. We got to do this by the book. I don't want any favors here. Suspicion of murder.
Your plan's not going to work, Trevor. I asked you to give me the truth.
Don't make this any tougher than it has to be. You got witnesses. You got a weapon. I'm going to be confessing the murder, Derek.
Look, there's got to be a better way to do this than to have you sitting around here claiming you're some kind of a killer.
Then make it simple for everyone. You were going to charge me with the death of Sophie Malinowski, and you're going to stop looking for any other purpose.
And what if I don't?
You don't want to try my hand on this, Derek.
I've been doing this for a long time, Trevor. You taught me. And I have to tell you, my friend, this doesn't add up.
Well, stop counting and do your job.
When I need a refresher course from you on how to conduct a homicide investigation, I'll ask. You want to know what I think? I think that you know that with Janet's criminal record, she's bound to do some serious hard time for this, and that's why you're copping to it.
You think? You think you're pulling it right out of the air there, Derek?
Trevor, it's like you to do this, but it's not going to work.
Derek, you got a witness. That bum swears he saw me coming out of the scene.
A witness who's unreliable.
And you. You saw me with a murder weapon in my hand.
A crowbar?
Yeah, a crowbar. We got the witness, we got the murder weapon.
I am not buying it.
We'll buy it. It's concrete physical evidence.
Trevor, what are you doing? Don't believe him, Derek. I killed Sophie. I feel anxious.
I'll take your statement, Janet. You tell me what happened.
I'll tell you exactly what you need to know.
No, forget it, babe. Derek, we saw this Agatha Christie flick where everybody confesses the crime and they all get off. This is different, babe. This is real life.
You think for 1 minute I'm going to let you do this, Trevor? You're wrong. I did it. Remember when you came to me and you asked me if I had had any contact with my old cellmate, Sophie?
You were lying.
I said that I hadn't, and I was lying. You're right.
Is she lying now? Who's she lying then, Derek?
Sophie came to the house. She threatened to hurt Amanda. I had to do something.
Yeah, so she came to me. And I went to Sophie. I gave her the money that she wanted, but we did everything legally possible to get her off of our backs, but she kept on coming. So I whacked her. They have a witness that saw me coming out of this scene.
What?
That's enough talking, all right?
Then they saw me with a murder weapon in my hand. It's an open and shut case.
Look, I'm going to question you separately. Will you take her to room 2, please?
Babe, I was defending my family. I was defending... It's the oldest defense in the book.
Will you shut up?
I can get off on this.
Shut up!
No, you just ask Jackson. It's the oldest defense in the book. Just ask him.
Maybe she'll tell me the truth.
I think I got her with the program, Jack, but if she starts talking, you got to make her see reason. It's got to be my story.
What the hell makes you think I'm going to be a party to any of this, Trevor? Well, yes, of course, you would do very nicely.
Jack, you're my
No,
man.
no. Don't give me that I'm your man. You just tell me. What am I doing here, Trevor?
I've always counted on you, Jack. And you're responsible. More than anybody for me passing the bar. You taught me everything I know.
Well, then I must have left out a couple of key elements. If you think I'm going to stand here and condone perjury, what are you thinking about?
I'm not asking you to do that. I know that you're a crackerjack lawyer, and I just want to talk to you about a case. Very interesting case. I've been reading about it, and I thought we might talk about it. It's a case of Kansas versus Joe Schlabinowitz.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Run it by me.
Hey, it's a doozy. You see this guy, Joe? He's an upstanding citizen. Pure as driven snow. Well, almost. And he's married to this woman who has a lot of messy priors. But he loves her so much that he's willing to take the rap for her killing in pure self-defense her ex-cellmate.
With her weapon of choice,
Well, that's
Trevor.
why he can't risk her ever being charged with this.
Look, if this was self-defense, I'd have a hell of a lot easier time getting her off than you, since his victim was a woman. Think about this now.
Joe can't afford that. Can't take the risk. Because his wife is hanging on by a thread. And even if she gets off with all the publicity around the trial and after it, she could just snap. And this woman has a little girl that needs her very much.
Let me tell you something. I hope this Joe Slavinowitz lives in a big city, because if he lives in a small town like Pine Valley, it doesn't matter if the husband is charged and sent to trial. Everybody knows their history. These rumors that the husband is so afraid of are going to follow this woman to her grave.
Well, that's why I can't go to trial. Not right away, anyhow.
Oh, really?
That's why it's an interesting case. See, old Joe has to make himself look as guilty as hell. So he disappears.
Trevor, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. You haven't thought this through.
No, he hasn't thought it through, and that's what he needs to do, but he can't do this right now because he doesn't have the time or space to do it. And maybe he comes back someday when he thinks he can get off in a fair trial. Maybe he takes his family to Paraguay. Who knows? He doesn't know. He's got to know.
Let me ask you something. Has this guy thought about what this is going to do to his family?
Of course he has. He has his friend, who's an excellent lawyer, and he asked his friend to look out for his family, to look over his wife and his little girl, and make sure that they never forget that he will be back someday, somehow.
And his friend knows that he's a stubborn son of a... So he says, okay, I'll watch over your family, I guess.
I never had any doubt. Jack. I would never ask you to do something downright unethical or illegal. But it wouldn't hurt if you played dumb.
I sure as hell hope you know what you're doing. Because I gotta tell you, with everything you've told me, there's no way I could defend old Joe.
Okay, so we're on track. We're going for full confession now.
That woman's very upset in there. She can't stop crying.
Well, why don't you stop upsetting her?
I'm not the one doing that, Trevor. You made her think that she needs to follow your lead. So she's clammed up. And that is going to make her feel doubly guilty.
That's your theory there, Lieutenant. So why don't you get her a moist towel and have her wash off her face and give me a piece of paper so I can write a confession before you screw up this investigation any worse than you already have?
Are you going to let him do this, Jack?
You think I can stop him giving a confession if that's what he wants to do?